going on, Jerome's Minnesota Vikings general manager Kwesi adofo-mensah sort of been under fire the last couple years for his drafts. 2022, not so much. 2023 got better if you include UDFAs. And 2024, the story is the 2 first-round picks. The quarterback of the future, number 10 overall, J. McCarthy, as well as Diamond Dallas Turner, futures talisman on the edge for the Vikings, number 17 out of Alabama. And with McCarthy, unfortunate, went down with the season-ending meniscus knee injury before the start of the year, but we'll always have that Raiders game, baby. That's right. And Turner has been playing intermittently on defense. It does have a sack on the season, but the Vikings are extremely deep on defense, but he will play a role coming up this season. But maybe the most, well, not even maybe, the most impactful rookie this season on the field has been Will the Thrill Coming? Will the Thrill Coming? That's right. But overall, take a look at how the Vikings rookies have fared 5 games in at the bye week, essentially the quarter mark of the season. Taking a gander. So J.J. McCarthy, like we said, on injured reserve. Now, Slinging Sam Darnold has played very well. Don't let that Jets game fool you. I mean, he was September NFC Offensive Player of the month for a reason, and I do think that he can take this Vikings team very far. I think this offense at times has been growing and showing and has looked absolutely phenomenal. And I do think that the Vikings can maybe get something done with Slinging Sam Darnold. Right now, question is, do you bring him back for the future? Well, like if Sam Darnold wins you the division, gets you the 1 seed, and takes you to a Super Bowl, how can you not have him back? I understand the line of demarcation is winning a Super Bowl, but the other stuff is pretty damn good. And Darnold is only 27. Even though I love me some J.J. McCarthy, I still think that he is the future. But would Darnold have earned an extra year? Maybe 2, right? But that'll be a decision when we get there. But I'm still very bullish on the future of J.J. McCarthy. Also, the fact that McCarthy looked good in spurts at training camp, as well as how he looked against the Raiders in preseason. Plus, you look at the infrastructure that's around Darnold and the way that Kevin O'Connell works with quarterbacks. Got to make you feel good about McCarthy working his ass off. He's still in the facility every single day, every single way, learning and growing and showing, and also the mobility of the arm. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Diamond Dallas Turner, the pride of Alabama. So he's played sparingly, 77 defensive snaps, which is 21.7% of the snaps. Now, he did miss week 2 against San Francisco, so factor that in. Does have 6 tackles, 3 pressures, 1 sack, 1 screwed up downing of a punt. But it's all right. When's the last time Dallas Turner's played special teams? Like sophomore year of high school, maybe. But, I mean, the Vikings are deep on the edge and in that linebacker room. So AVG, Grenard, Patrick Jones second is 5th in the league with 5 sacks. Hottie Ward has been getting in there on the defensive line. So who do you take out? Who do you take off the field for Dallas Turner? And they have been using him primarily on passing downs, and he is going to have to grow into his body a little bit, fill out, and set the edge a little bit better at the National Football League level to be a 3-down player, but that's okay. And frankly, we made this argument before. If your rookies are playing significant roles, several of them very early on, that means your team wasn't very good to begin with, right? And these guys are still getting that education, still in those meeting rooms, still getting ready on game day and all that stuff, and they'll contribute in time. They certainly will. 4th round, of course, Kyrie Jackson. Yeah, rest in power. Yeah, it's just rough, but since the Vikings dedicated the season to Kyrie, they haven't lost, if you think about it. Preseason, as well as 5 games in the regular season. Yeah. And also Turner, it's really awesome to see, Turner, teammates with him 2 years at Alabama, just the relationship that they had, and keeping his memory alive and inspiring this unit. 6 rounders, 2 of them. So Walter Rouse, the pride of Oklahoma. So he's played 0 snaps. He has dressed for a couple of games, but offensive line-wise, so Quisenberry is that swing tackle. Darrisaw and O'Neal have missed a couple snaps here or there, but Quisenberry is more than capable. Eventually, I do think that Rouse will be that swing guy. And you said maybe Rouse will replace Brian O'Neal. Brian O'Neal's like, F you. Brian O'Neal's playing like the best right tackle in the game right now, so respect there. But Rouse will eventually get his shot. Will Rackard, of course, has been phenomenal. He's 16-16 on PATs, 9-9 field goals, long of 58, plus nailed 2 50-yarders, 50-plus yarders in the rain against the Jets, which is pretty damn fantastic. And again, knocking on all the wood, the Vikings may have finally solved their kicking issues, at least for now. I mean, the kid looks like Justin Tucker. He's just unconscious. It's great. 2 7th-round picks. Michael Juergens, baby, make it smooth like lotion. So Juergens did not have a good special team snap against the Raiders in the preseason, but don't hold that against him. He's played 0 snaps thus far. But on the interior, you do have Diamond Dan Feeney. You do have Dalton Risner coming back from IR eventually. But it is noteworthy that he has been up for a couple of games, and both he and Rouse are on the 53. So it's something to keep tabs on. LDR, Levi Drake Rodriguez. So made the 53-man, but has been five healthy scratches so far. But I mean, the Vikings D-line has looked really good. So you got Tillery and Bullard doing some great things at the 5-tech spots. Harrison Phillips has been a monster. Taki Taimani has been getting some good snaps. And, we didn't include him on the list. We're an idiot. Taki Taimani has been looking good, too. There you go. And then also Jalen Redmond has been getting some work on himself a sack. And Jonah Williams was up for a couple of the games as well. Oh, poof. He's just there now. There. Then the UDFAs. Taki Taimani is looking great. He is the true blue run-stuffing nose tackle out there. And then you got Dwight McLaughlin and Nudie. So he made the 53-man as a UDFA, which is impressive. 0 snaps. Hey, Bo Richter. Bo Richter's been up for 2 games, 36 special team snaps, 13 defensive snaps. Now, you only get 3 practice squad elevations, so it may have to be a spot where Richter shifts to the 53-man roster. Deshaun Jones is on the practice squad. He was let go initially and then brought back. Dallas Gant has been on the practice squad as well. And Gabriel Murphy is still on IR. Designated for return with that knee, but hasn't been any updates as of there. Now, the great thing is, I mean, these guys are still getting the experience of being in those meeting rooms, getting those reps in practice, and just getting better with those mental reps. And with the Vikings, kind of bereft of draft picks in 2025, I mean, these guys are going to be a rookie class onto themselves, especially with J.J. McCarthy returning to action. So, I mean, obviously it's incomplete on this rookie class so far, as would be most rookie classes. Well, outside of Jane Daniels and Brian Thomas Jr. You know what I mean? Yeah. But either way, still fired up about this future. Like 4 or 5 years from now, I still think that this draft class will be seen as the backbone of the team going forward. But your thoughts are thoughts. Take a look at the 2024 draft class, how the rookies have fared so far. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts. Comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.